Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Rather get a moment sober. Call me when you coming over. Whiskey in a tall glass. I just wanna get to know ya. Hold a second.
Y'all couldn't even hear me. My bad. What's up, y'all? This is Talks with Tay, and of course, you know it's your girl Tay. Now, I want to ask you, what did you do to accomplish any of your goals today? Okay, let me tell you what I did. Since y'all want to know, I hope y'all hear me out there. Um, so for one, let me tell y'all, I started walking. Okay, so now I'm incorporating my walking to start my morning off at 6 o'clock. um Incorporating my stretching, my push-ups, so on and so forth. It just makes me feel good now in the morning. It kind of wakes my body up just like water. But what did you do today? What did you have? Some good intentions today? Anyway, y'all. So I just want to let y'all know before I even get this show on and popping, because I know my girl sitting over here waiting. But y'all, I'm reading a book, right? It's called Sacred Powers. Y'all, the fact, y'all need to Google divine oneness, okay? Divine oneness. I promise you, when you learn to become one with yourself, I promise you it will change your life, okay? You may have some ups, you may have some downs. Let me tell you, just pick up a book, okay? Anything that can be relatable to help you internally, y'all, just do it. That's one thing that helped me. And so right now I'm reading Sacred Powers, okay? Sacred Powers and Divine Oneness. Now, um, we got a special guest, okay? And I see that she here. We got a special guest today. Now, I just want to tell y'all, just remember before we get into her that not only am I a podcast host, I also have a remote tax office. I got a mentorship coming up. And y'all, Talks with Tay is on 168 radio on Tuesdays. I don't know. I got more to come. Y'all just might want to stay tuned. But anyway, I want to go ahead and I want to present. I want to present somebody, y'all, but I'm gonna let her do her own introduction. Are you ready, Keita? Are you ready, Miss Shekita? You ready? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her on, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Look at you. Look at
Hey
you.
girl, hey girl, hey.
Hey y'all. Y'all, this is Miss Shekita Taylor Evans. Without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What? Oh my goodness. I didn't know I was going to be introducing myself.
Yeah, that's
Just
what we
playing.
do. That's what I do here. That's what I do here.
Listen, I already know what you do, girl. Because listen, Talks with Tay has been popping lately. Do you hear me? So first off, first and foremost, let me just thank you. Say thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share. Thank you for allowing me to come on your platform to talk about, everything that I have going on right now. Definitely, I am not going to share everything, but I am going to share a little bit enough, right? I'm going to share enough about what I have going on right now. And so, again, I just want to say thank you, give you your flowers, tell you how proud I am of
Thank
you,
you, girl. Let me give them back to you, girl. Let me give them back to you. Let
of
me give them back.
everything that you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Keep pushing, keep leading by example and showing your tribe what it takes to be a boss mom in this industry. Again, I'm proud when I look at you and see what you're doing. So, and to your guests, to the people that are tuning in, hey y'all, I am Shekita Taylor Evans. And I know on my caption, it says Keita D/STE, because again, I am um, a serial entrepreneur, you guys. I am a boss lady. I am a wife. I'm a mom, but I am someone that love to help others, period. In every aspect of life. Keita D's starting off there with that. That is one of my brands, because I am a chef. We'll get into that. But I am also a chef. I'm a networker. Um, I have a brand, Standing Tall to Empower, and I stand tall to empower everybody, but definitely women, because that's who I connect with. And so I love lifting up my sisters. I love, encouraging them, building them up, helping them figure out this thing called life, being a listening ear, all of that stuff. That's just me. That's just who I am. And it all comes naturally. Cooking, to empowering people, it comes naturally to me. So
Tell them where you from. Tell them where you from.
okay.
Tell
So
them where you
tell you
from.
guys a little bit of where I am from. I am from a small town in North Carolina called Southern Pines, North Carolina. Born and raised, Southern Pines fed. Okay, West Side bread. Oh, you feel me? But again, you guys, I'm from Southern Pines, North Carolina. A lot of people are like, when that growing up, everybody, where is that at? And if I say Pinehurst, they absolutely know where that is. So we're right there next door to Pinehurst. So I'm from Southern Pines, North Carolina, and proud of it. Okay,
Period.
proud of it.
Period.
Yes, they
Period.
did that. Southern
SG,
Pines
baby.
did that.
And you better
Yes,
you better know it.
they did that.
Yo, so I got some stuff for you. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? So
okay,
I
come
hope
on with it.
you prepared for me. You prepared.
Woo! Come on with it. Let me sip on a little bit of my hydration water and get ready for these
Me
questions. What
too.
we going to
Hydrate.
do? All right, all right.
Okay, y'all. So that is Shekita Taylor Evans. Okay, and that's the hardest thing for me to say because your name is so long. But anyways, um, so anyways, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just joking. So my first question to you is, since you've been in the kitchen, since you was a child, okay, what's your earliest memory of cooking with your grandma? Cause I know I remember grandma in the kitchen. Go
Grandma
ahead.
would be whipping, yes. So my earliest memory of being in the kitchen with my grandmother would probably be with her showing me how to make homemade buttermilk biscuits, right?
Ooh,
I remember the whole process. And then I also remember how she couldn't afford to have a biscuit cutter, the little fancy things that they sell in the stores now. So she would make her own, very innovative, but she would take a can of green beans or vegetable can, just like a regular can, once it's opened, and she will wash it out and smooth the edges all around and everything. And that's what she would use to cut her biscuits. So that's a real fond memory, because again, it just really even shows me where I get a lot of my innovative ideas. Not only
okay.
just cooking, but yeah, doing stuff like that, taking what you got and using what you have.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
sprinkling down on you in that kitchen. She still is. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yo angel child.
Yes.
Um, so what was it about the food that first sparked your passion, like make you say, this is what I want to do?
Okay. So I thought about that, and I remember being like, because I'm like the baby of my family and everything. And so I remember growing up hearing my uncles, my mama, and everybody would tell my grandmother after she would finish cooking, after everybody would eat, everybody would say, Mama's supper was nice, right? Like all of them would say, Mama's supper was nice. And I would hear all of them, all of my life. I would hear them all say that. And then my brothers, they used to say it to my mom all the time. Now, I never said it to no, I never said it. It was good. I was tearing it up. I was eating, but I never said it. And I didn't, it didn't really hit me until I started thinking about stuff. And, you know, of course, going on different interviews and stuff, and people asking me, and I'm like, everybody used to say that to her, like, Mama supper was nice. And I just would remember how she would respond, like, yeah, like, yeah, I know I did that, you know.
Okay.
So for me, that's how it is. And, you know, when people taste my food and they, you know, give the reviews, and, you know, and I have not really had any bad reviews. Not to say that I have not had any bad days cooking, but I haven't had any bad reviews. And so having people like, basically in my head, I hear them saying, girl, supper was nice. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, did you ever imagine those humble beginnings would lead to you owning your own restaurant?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I never ever really, honestly, when I was little, you know how they say, what did you want to be when you were growing up, and what did you visualize yourself doing and stuff? And for me, I kind of always wanted to be famous. I didn't know what I was going to do. I could not sing. I wasn't good in sports or anything like that, even though I was kind of forced to play. But I, um, for me, it was just like, I know I'm going to be famous doing something. So I thought that I would be a model. That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do modeling. You know, I'm gonna travel all over the world, you know, modeling. That's what I thought I would be doing. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be where I am today and doing what I'm doing. Never.
I know that's right. Cause baby, if
Did
you
you think
ain't
I would be?
no, I
Right.
didn't. You know, I
Right.
I didn't know, I may be a dancer. Uh I just what oh anyway.
Stop. Girl, come on, come on. I'm not doing this with you. I knew it was gonna
So
be okay. Stay, let's stay focused.
so let me tell you, this is Talks with Tay, okay?
Okay.
Um, so your Charlotte experience, because I don't
Whew.
think I ever remember this, but how did it shape your work ethics? Like for real.
So right. So when I went to Charlotte, I was a district manager over several nursing homes in the area. I was the food service director, um, district manager in those areas, and so um, I would travel between three different buildings in Charlotte. And I can say Charlotte definitely made me tough. Okay. Miss Charlotte made me tough. The facilities that I was at, it gave me an opportunity to see the diversity in people coming from a small town like Southern Pines. And that's where I kind of started out. And then I left straight from Southern Pines and I moved to Charlotte. Um, I just was able to be around different people, just more, just, you know, diversity, you know, different backgrounds, different backgrounds, different, um, eh, uh, just levels of people, just different levels of people. And I feel like it really shaped me because, again, like I said, it made me tough. It made me, um, I've always been a hard worker, but in Charlotte, I mean, I became a seriously hard worker in Charlotte. You know, I was working like 16, 18-hour days, some days. And so it was a lot. It was a lot. Charlotte was definitely different.
So
um,
I don't know if I seen too much in, what you did, but I recall, wasn't you a dietary manager?
yeah, the food service director. So,
Okay, okay.
yep, yep.
Sorry, better name
Yep.
for it.
Yeah, big name.
Um,
Right.
better
Dietary
name.
manager, food service director. Yeah, but that's exactly that's what I was doing. So, as a matter of fact, when you were working for me,
I
At
did, y'all.
Kingswood in Aberdeen. Yes, so I left from there and went to Charlotte, and that's what I was. So the way I was running things at Kingswood, now I didn't do that particular stuff in Charlotte, because I was over three nursing homes there. So I was doing more so of the clinical side and more of the paperwork side, the management roles, hiring and firing and doing all that stuff. We were transitioning the units and stuff, and taking over from the previous company. So yeah, but yeah,
Shout out to Kingswood, man. That was a good run, guys, and
that
everybody
was
that
a
was
good
on the
run.
crew.
That was a good
All of
run.
y'all,
That was
okay?
a good run,
That was
Kingswood.
a
I had
good
some
run,
great
guys.
employees and some great coworkers at Kingswood. I definitely made some lifelong friendships and relationships there at Kingswood. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. And honestly,
So,
I think with everywhere that I've kind of been in management, I've had, I feel like, and that's something. Look, can I ask you a question? How was I as a manager?
um,
Because I felt like I was a pretty good manager for the most part in all of
yeah.
the areas. And that's why I said I made a lot of relationships with people in those areas, because working for me, you know they they still show love, so I'm like, I couldn't have been that bad.
No, actually, you was a good manager.
Yeah.
You showed. I think might have had some times where I had to be cooking and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I showed you some stuff.
and I think just to have that experience to even have to cook for other people kind of
Yes,
gave me,
yes.
kind of prepared me.
Oh, okay.
Kind
We didn't even
of
know it, right?
prepared me.
And we didn't even know it. You was
Didn't even
prepared.
know it. But
Too
and
funny.
all, it was cool though. You just
Yeah.
had to, make sure you did what you were supposed to do. That was
That's
it.
all.
You ain't get
That's
that much
all.
feedback. It's like, come on, y'all, we gotta do this,
That's
we gotta
it.
do that.
We
And
got a
that was
job to
it.
do. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So pretty cool. Yeah. That
Cool.
was like back in 1970, y'all.
Ooh,
Um, so I wasn't
she
even
that
born.
old, not me. She that old, not me. I'm not that old.
So let me ask you a question now, because we're gonna get a little bit deeper into Shekita Taylor Evans. Okay.
Ooh.
So
Hey, let me.
after losing your husband, your job, many
Mm.
will crumble. Okay. How did you do it and how did you feel in that moment of time, child? Go ahead and give us a little rundown. If you want to
Mm.
shed a tear, I'm on mute.
Okay. So, and what she's speaking of is back in September 29th, 2000, and gosh, y'all, I believe it was 2008. Um, my first husband, my daughter's dad, he had a massive heart attack. We actually came home from school and work, and we found him in our home, and he was passed away. He had passed away. Um, we're actually coming up on the 17th year anniversary. It's been 17 years. So I hope my math is right. I think it was 2008. But so we're coming up on 17 years though, for sure. I do know that. I do know it's been 17 years that he's been gone, and actually September 29th, yeah. And when I talk about him now, it's different because I have since then remarried. I've had two boys, and I've been blessed with a bonus son. And so life has changed a whole lot in the past 17 years. A lot of healing has taken place. But I tell people grieving is something that happens daily, right? I don't think grieving ever stops, unfortunately. They say time makes it better. I think time just gives you more experience on how to deal with it. I don't think it makes it better. It just gives you more experience on how to deal with it. And so, which is something that, I've purposely, I've made it my purpose to um, find ways to overcome grief on a daily basis. And so I've done a lot. I've even written a book. I co-authored this book with some phenomenal women, including my oldest daughter. She's also in this book with me. But I talk about a little bit about what I went through during that time. And it's called Broken But Blessed. It's Reset. I do have some of those available too. But I'm saying that that's a part of the healing process. That's something that I did, was to talk about it. I have a mentor that tells us that exposure brings closure, right? And so when you expose something or talk about something, it helps you to bring closure to that thing. And so for me, it was writing a book, finally getting my story out. It was me doing and working on my nonprofit that I am currently working on, Standing Tall to Empower. I also do a lot of bereavement dinners for bereaved families that are also going through. There's so much I can say that I did to handle dealing with losing my husband and losing my job, all, you know, in that period. Um, but number one thing that it was definitely prayer and God. Um, my motivation during that time was definitely my daughters. My girls have been like my number one motivation all of my life, pretty much. I was a teen mom with my oldest daughter. I got pregnant when I was 15, had her when I was 16, and she has always been my motivation. She's always been my reason of wanting to do better and have better in
Shout out
life.
to Aspen.
Big
You were the
shout out.
best child ever.
Big shout out to Aspen. And she still is. She's a great young lady. I um I tell her all the time that had she not been so good, I probably wouldn't have had all the rest of the other ones. But she was so good that she made me think all kids were good. And I kind of got bamboozled a little bit. I kind of got fooled because the other ones, whew, TTG, all of them. But shout out to Aspen, Alyssa, Desmond, Jabez, and Dylan. Those are my five babies. And yeah, they definitely keep their mama on her toes. But yeah, so the kids are the motivation for sure. But again, nothing um is possible without God. But with God, everything is possible. So I can definitely say that this journey that I've been on, had I not been at First Missionary Baptist Church early on,
Shout out.
come on, somebody. Shout
Come
out
on.
First Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay.
Pastor First Lady Tanya in heaven. Bless y'all always because it laid the foundation and definitely put me in a headspace that as they say, uh, what is it? Oh God, I'm not a scripture quoter either, but um, it's basically what you putting in that child, it'll always come back. It'll come back out. So, you lead them in the right way and it'll all come back. So I'm, you know,
Of
blessed, honey.
course. Of
Blessed. But come
course.
on, come
Of
on, come on,
course.
come on. You're
Hey,
gonna have me
what?
here with some tears. Yeah,
It's
just thinking
okay.
about it.
Dry them
Just thinking,
off. We're gonna
I
keep
know.
going. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But shout out to First Missionary Baptist, y'all, them silk shirts and them skirts, baby, because we was rocking down
Hey,
them.
baby,
Okay.
listen,
You better tell
listen.
them.
You either
Oh,
on the usher boy or you on the choir. What you doing?
whoo, man, y'all. I appreciate it
Yes,
though. I
I
appreciate it
do.
though.
I do. I do. Vacation Bible School, baby.
Oh,
Listen,
vacation.
Vacation Bible School. We had the best.
Yes.
First
So
missionary had
fun.
the best.
So
Mm-hmm.
fun, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
man. Ooh, if you
Mm-hmm.
weren't introduced to the whole town, you was then. Okay.
Absolutely.
So so
Absolutely.
how
We took
was it like
everybody.
start your business from home? Like how, was it like how, it just dinged in your head, I can start this from home? Or, you just went like, how did that go?
Okay, so back when the pandemic hit, my husband and I, we have been, like I said, in network marketing for some time. We was with the company that we did really, really well in. We was doing really well with that. And during and in network marketing, we was doing a lot of home shows and things like that. And of course, when the pandemic hit, you couldn't go to people's houses and stuff like that. So a lot of our stuff went digital online. And then, people stopped eating at restaurants and stuff like that. And my husband now, guys, when I say, God definitely give you beauty for ashes. And if he ever takes something from you, trust him that he'll replace it with something even greater. And not saying that my husband now is greater or anything, but it's a better situation for me and my kids now, and he definitely doubled up whenever he sent this husband my way. And so he was just like, he believed in everything I do. Like, I can come up with the craziest thing and he's gonna support it. And which I'm trying to calm down the older I get on, coming up with crazy stuff. But you know, but he would do when he like, baby, you can do it, whatever, whatever. And he's like my biggest cheerleader. And he's like, look, you anything I cook, he feels like I need to sell it. Like, I can make a bologna sandwich, and he's like, you need to sell these because listen, ain't nobody making bologna sandwiches like this. And so
Yeah.
I
Shout
love
out
that
to
for
D,
me.
man. Shout out to
Big,
D.
big shout out to D Block, Daryl Evans.
And tell them
But
where they can find Daryl at, honey.
yes, y'all, please, if you are in the listen, I was straight commercial mode real quick, but if you are in the business of looking for a new or certified used or pre-owned vehicle, he is your man. He is the car guru. You can find him at Dodge Ram of Fayetteville on McPherson Church Road. His name is Daryl Evans. Stop by there, check him out, and tell him his wife sent you.
Okay, period.
Period. But yes, he's just like, baby, whatever you cook, you need to sell it. And so we was again in the beginning of the pandemic, and he was like, all right, so you need to have a plate sale. So he orchestrated the whole first plate sale and everything. Our first plate sale, we sold like hibachi style pineapples, right? And we started out with that, and we sold, I want to say, like 50 pineapples that one sale, and it was crazy. Sold out. Everybody bought them. It's like 50 pineapples being sold. And so I used to just set a goal like on a weekly basis. All right, I'm gonna sell like 50 or 100 plates or 50 or 100 pineapple bowls, whichever it was, whatever it was that we were selling at the time. And every week, for weeks, for like a year or more, we sold out. Every time we would put a sale out, we would sell out. And so that was like, all right, y'all, we on to something. Like, this is big. We're on to something. And so, and from there, the S&D Family Kitchen and Catering came about. Because again, that is basically Shekita and Daryl, our names, S&D, put together. And so we did that, and we did that for a while, and we had like some really huge catering accounts. We would service Walmart for their Christmas and their holiday parties. We would feed the entire staff at Walmart, at several Walmarts. We actually had some different Walmarts that would book us for that. We were booking weddings and stuff, so it just really went crazy just from that first plate sale of selling pineapple bowls.
I know that's right.
Yep.
Y'all, y'all know what y'all missing, but y'all know what
Good
y'all
food.
missing.
Good food.
Good food,
Good.
okay? Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. just to think about Kingswood, man, I couldn't wait till you fried them chicken legs, man. Man, what? I
Girl,
ain't even
and
going.
thinking about the residents, so that's definitely where my heart is. I was telling somebody earlier, I love old people and I love babies. Like these people in between, I could do it without the in between people. But I love babies and I love old people, and my heart is just for them. And I love feeding them, and so that's why I think that I was even in the nursing home setting for so long. And I think that also goes back to my roots of being raised a lot with my grandmothers, and being around them. So I've kind of always been like an old soul where, I just kind of cling to the older people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love old folks too. I can't
Yeah.
take old folks and babies, but I love
Yeah.
old folks.
Yeah.
Um,
And when I say babies, I mean a year and less. Anything over a year, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, yeah.
but you
No,
just
we're
asking about Nora.
yeah.
She
Now
three.
KJ, now KJ now, she she's special. She's special.
Oh Lord, not KJ, not
KJ, she's
KJ.
special.
Okay, we're gonna change the subject.
Okay, let's move.
Um, so let me ask you this.
Mm.
So, like, the catering went from catering to what?
Okay, so we again, like I said, started out catering. We was getting a lot of big accounts doing the catering. And I tell you, it really happened like a whirlwind. From that, we were in the process of trying to find a kitchen. Um, and we were just really looking for a kitchen that because we were getting large catering orders coming in. So we were just looking for a commercial kitchen that we could rent out for a ghost kitchen where we could go in and prepare and everything. And then it was like August, I believe, maybe July, end of July. So I went to Greece in May, and by August, we were closing on our first brick and mortar restaurant, which then was birthed Kita D's. And so Kita D's Soul Food Lounge was birthed in August of 2022. Again, still kind of the end of the pandemic, but still kind of with it. And then that was a whole nother whirlwind. We were literally blessed, and I'll say blessed, because it was definitely a blessing. I can't say anything other than God set me up, right? God set me up, and He dropped some big shoes to fill in our laps, and we opened up Kita D's. It was about 3,000 square feet. We had never opened up a brick and mortar. We did not have, you know, people in our circle that had ever done anything in that magnitude that we could, be like, come help me. What do I do? Everything we did, and I tell people it was off of pure heart, hustle, God, and a lot of YouTube. Okay.
YouTube
How do
University.
YouTube University. How do I do this? What do I do? Chat GPT wasn't out that during that time when we got started. But a lot of that and a lot of prayers. And we had um a solid team of family members that supported us. And it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, literally, I can count and I see the faces every day because I pray for those same people that helped us daily. But, we had that group of people that helped us throughout those 2 years that we were open at the restaurant and the lounge. And it was a great run. It was a great run. Had some great events out there. I'm a women empowerment woman. So I did some empowerment things, even with you. We had a great turnout with that. Um,
What?
yeah,
That
I
was
had
my
some.
first time speaking, child.
I was so proud of you. I was so proud of you. I'm telling you, and I believe, you know what, that was the beginning and the birthing of Tay Talks with Tay. because you got up there to
What?
speak. Think about it, right? You
Yeah.
know, you got up there, you did your thing, you spoke well, you gave out some nuggets, some really, really good tax tips and stuff like that. And that's what, I'm big on information. I'm big on sharing information. I don't gatekeep. I don't like people that gatekeep. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all can win. We all can win. It's enough room at the top for everybody. The bottom is the crowded place. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And you know what another thing is?
Mhm.
Too, I tell people all the time, I do things different than everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. It don't matter
Okay.
what it is. My content different. It depends
Yeah,
on what I feel like that day. If I
that's
feel
right.
like posting a reel, you're gonna see me. You might see how
Right.
my mind work in a reel, but at the
Yeah.
end, you're gonna get the message whether I want to hear "Take Me to the King" or "Project Pat." It depends
Okay.
on the day. But let me tell you something. Let me let me let me tell you something.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because, and I think you ended up sharing that little girl that was singing the Project Pat. But when I saw her, I thought about you.
Yeah,
I
yeah. It
instantly
depends
thought
on the
about you.
day. Because you know
Mm.
what? At the end of the day, people recognize real, okay? They
Yes.
recognize authentic,
Yes.
okay? They
Yes. Yes.
recognize that's what they want to
People
flock
like
to.
to relate to you. People want to be able
Exactly.
to relate.
If we
So,
all doing the same thing the same way, they're gonna
right.
get bored. So
Right.
I'm gonna do it my way.
That's
I
right.
got a mind of madness, so you're gonna see all of that. But guess what? At the
Okay.
end of the day, you're still gonna love me, okay?
Okay. Period. And they ain't look, they not gonna turn the channel because they don't want to miss.
Right. You better not turn the
They
channel.
not gonna turn the channel. They not gonna delete you. They not gonna unfollow you because they want to know what you're doing.
Period.
When you are authentic and you are relatable and you are transparent. People love transparency. You know what I mean? So when you're
Right.
doing that and you're that way, people are going to connect with you. And one thing I just seen one of my fellow sisters, she posted this recently and she said, people hate the light that's in you. It's not that they hate on you, it's not they hate you, but they hate the light that's in you. And they hate the fact that your light is shining on other people, you know even with you giving people an opportunity to come on your platform and stuff like that. I literally just watched or had somebody share with me that people are charging people to come on their platforms and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so I'm not saying that you should, I mean, however that go. I'm new to the podcast world, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like my light is not going to get dimmer if I share my spotlight with you.
Not at
You know what I
all.
mean? You know what
Not
I
at
mean? So
all.
right. So me, and I don't know why a lot of people are they think like that. But anywho, next, next, we keep it moving. We keep
Woo!
it moving over here, baby. Keep
Okay.
it moving.
So
Keep it
true
moving.
hustler,
Mm-hmm.
big mama, uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everything, all the above. You
All
gonna be
the
sick
above.
of us. You gonna be sick of her. You gonna be sick of
Yes.
me. But guess what?
Yes.
At the end of
Yes.
the day gotta end. Okay.
The
So
the
so
mm-hmm.
continue moving on. So from the good run with your restaurant, from then what
Mm-hmm.
have you been doing?
So we have gone back to catering, and we are currently gearing up for this week. We are going to give our followers and our customers a food truck experience. People have been listen, speaking food truck over me since the day they tasted the food. They're like, listen, forget a brick and mortar, forget a restaurant, just get a food truck and travel all over the world and feed us. Basically is what people want. So we're gonna give the people what they want. We're gonna see what they're gonna do with this. But we have a food truck experience coming up this Saturday and Sunday in Cameron, North Carolina at the Dollar General. All they have to do is go to their GPS and type in Dollar General in Cameron, North Carolina. It's gonna pull up. It's 19805 North Carolina Highway 27 West. That's the
Wait,
address,
wait,
okay?
wait,
But
wait, wait. So I'm just trying to figure out one thing before you continue. 1 minute. Why you ain't froze nothing and sent it my way yet? Because that's trifling.
Say just freeze it
That's
up and send it
trifling.
to you. Listen, you know what? What I would absolutely love to do, I would absolutely love to come there. That's what I
Come
would love to
on.
do. Right. I
Come
would
on. They'll
absolutely
love you here,
love to
child.
come
They
there.
love to
And
eat,
so that's
baby. And
something
they
that we're
love
really
black owned
big on.
businesses.
We're really big on right now on traveling. And so I've even we're working on really launching our private chef services where we can actually fly out to people and of course travel is on their end. They would have to, pay for that or whatever, but we are doing that. If it is in driving distance, we are traveling out to do that. So we're doing we got a lot of new stuff that we're about to start doing as the food is concerned, to get the brand out to more people. We're going to be doing a lot more food truck pop-ups. We're going to be doing a lot of just pop up events in general. I know Greensboro has been asking for us. Raleigh has been asking for us. South Carolina has been asking. So we have definitely.
Girl, what you talking about? Jersey was calling me asking about you.
Wow, you
New
see what I'm saying?
Jersey.
That's crazy. So even I connected with some people. I won the Trailblazer of the Year award a few months back, or like a month ago. And girl, had people from DC wanting to fly us out there to come out. So again, that's something that we're really going to focus on within the next coming weeks, is really launching our private chef services again, so that letting everybody know we will travel and bring the experience to you. And then, like I said, so the food truck experience, we're always doing, our bereavement meals and things like that. Of course, we do food prep. You name it, you name it. We're doing it pretty much right now. A lot of our brands are relaunching. I have a lot of course, I have my Standing Tall to Empower clothing line. Links is going to be live very soon. I'm working on some spring and summer. I'm sorry, some summer merch that's going to be dropping really soon. So exciting times, what they say in there. We
In it.
okay. We getting it in over here. Running it up, as my husband always say. Run it up, team. Run it up.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Period.
So, you know, I'm like super stoked that you guys are, seeking elsewhere, because a lot of people love their private chefs. They want to pay for that.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, women don't even like to cook for their men no more, honey. If that
No,
girl
no.
gonna have,
But they will order. They will
they
order
will
some
order,
stuff.
but they
Yeah.
be wanting private chefs. From what I was told
Yes.
out here, they be
Yes.
wanting them because they don't want to cook for them. So
Okay.
that's
Mm.
like a great thing to be doing, especially when it comes to expanding, because people need your services everywhere. Like, what are we tripping for?
Everywhere.
So any
Everywhere.
of y'all that's watching this, y'all need to make sure y'all are passing the word on, because they got big business going on and they don't mind getting their hands dirty. So what y'all sleep? It's time to wake up. So
Yes.
let them know where they can find you,
Okay.
how to get in touch, so on and so forth.
Awesome. So we are Keita D's Soul Food Lounge on Facebook. We are Keita D's underscore Keita D's Soul underscore worldwide on Instagram and TikTok. Again, if you type in Keita D's, you're gonna find me. You're gonna find us. You're gonna find our brand, our page. And then Keita D's at gmail.com if you would like to email us. And again, you guys, we travel. So we're not just located in North Carolina. We are worldwide, which is why it is also called Keita D's Worldwide. Because again, we will travel and we bring the experience to you. We like to um, turn moments into memories with food. And when I tell you, everybody at your event will be raving over your food when you book us. Believe it. Please believe it.
So, do you have any wise words for these people that's watching you right now? Do you want to end this with them? Any wise words? Anything? I know you do.
Well, first, I still want to turn it around and give you some more flowers and tell you again how proud I am of you. And thank you again for having me on, having me, just spotlighting my businesses. I really appreciate it. Um, if I had to say anything, because, you hear people say, well, you're very inspiring and, encouraging and stuff like that. Believe in yourself, just believe in yourself. A lot of times I tell people I'm probably my own worst critic. And a lot of people are like that. I go hard on myself. I'm a type of person that, I go hard on other people, but I go hard on myself mentally. I kind of beat myself up if I'm not, you know, um, reaching a goal or doing something, you know, so I would say believe in yourself because I feel like that's something that I'm going to be working on doing more for myself is believing more in myself, knowing that I can do a thing. Again, like I said, trust God, trust Him, um, because again, without Him, nothing is possible. But with Him, all things are possible. And just work hard, and keep the faith. It's gonna happen for you. Believe in it. Definitely. Soon as you guys follow me, Shekita Taylor Evans on Facebook, STE the people on TikTok. I'm really about to turn up on my TikTok bag because I hear that's where the real money is. So I'll be
Already.
over there sharing our products and what we got going on as well. But definitely just find us on social media, connect with us, follow us, catch us, outside with the food truck, catch us outside vending. And again, book us, book the brand, book the experience because it's definitely an experience. And, food brings people together, but great
Yeah.
food keeps people together.
Yes. And you know what?
Hmm.
Um, the God is going to continue to bless you because not only are you praying for it, you're putting your foot for it. Okay, y'all, that
Yeah,
makes a difference. If you didn't know, you gotta you can't go and pray and you ain't doing nothing but sitting there. Okay,
that's
you
right.
gotta put the footwork in. You gotta do something. Okay,
That's
and
right.
stop blaming it on everybody but yourself. Take
That's
accountability.
right.
Okay, I wanted to say that I felt that in
Yes.
my chest. Somebody out there
Yeah.
needs to hear that. Take
Need to hear that.
accountability.
Take
Okay,
accountability for
Uh,
yourself. That's right.
is
If it's to
exactly.
be, look, one of my mentors always say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Okay,
Period.
so there it is.
Period.
If it's to be, if it's gonna happen, it's because I'm gonna make it happen, right? And
Yes.
yeah, that's it. But I'm excited. I'm excited about what's to come and what we looking to do. And yeah, it's up. It's up. And
It
definitely
definitely.
for you too. Look, who knows? You might I might have me a little podcast, have me a podcast or something going on
Oh,
one
I thought you
day.
was
And
about to say something about me coming to cook. I'm about to say the devil is a
girl, I know
liar.
you. And I know you. That's that was me and your mama cooking, not you. You was sitting there ready to eat though. You was ready to eat though.
I don't appreciate it. I
Listen, because
appreciate
we know
it.
your mama got them hands too, not just to do hair, but listen, your mama can. Oh,
I
listen,
know. I
make your
know.
mouth water just to think about her
I know.
food.
I
So
want some cabbage
listen,
right
I know you miss
now.
it. Oh, don't talk about them cabbage. Girl.
Man.
Talk about them.
Y'all, I'm not
Yeah.
finna play with her. I'm gonna
No.
go ahead and wrap this thing up, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
let y'all know that this is Shekita Taylor Evans. Y'all need to go and follow her on all platforms. You need your private chef. You need your girl, everything. She's a hustler. She's a hustler. Y'all need to put your
Let me
notification
know.
on for her because she got you. Okay. And also, I just want to do a quick reminder. My tax mentorship is coming up in September. I only got 4 slots left. You might want to get in where you fit in, because when the train goes, it's gone. Okay. And Talks with Tay has gone to Radio 168 on Tuesday. Taylor Takeover. You best believe it's more to come. I just can't tell you right now. But
That's
don't count me out. Don't count Kita out. Don't count nobody out that I put on here, because anybody connected to me is going up. Period. Okay. So I just want to let y'all know that. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I love y'all. Be good. Catch me next week. Period.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Rather get a moment sober. Call me when you coming over. Whiskey in a tall glass. I just wanna get to know ya. Hold a second.